Hello, my name is David, and in this video, I'll show you how to easily and quickly implement AI customer support for your Shopify store using Chaterimo. Let's get started. Chaterimo has its own app on the Shopify App Store, which simplifies the integration of AI customer service. In your Shopify store administration, navigate to the Apps section and search for the Chaterimo app. Here you can read the details about the app, but we'll proceed directly to Install. After clicking this button, you'll be taken to a form where you can create your account on chaterimo.com, through which you'll configure the AI in the knowledge base. Create your login credentials, email, password, and the name of your organization. Next, choose if you want automatic uploading of the chat widget to your store, automatic downloading of products via the Shopify API, enabling daily product updates, changes in stock levels, prices, or descriptions, loading information from customer orders. These settings can be adjusted at any time later in our integration section. After completing these steps, you'll arrive at the Chaterimo homepage on your Shopify store and the connection is complete. Now, it's necessary to set up the AI in your Chaterimo account, so we'll log into chaterimo.com. Upon logging in, you'll see in the left corner that you have a 7-day trial period during which all features are available for testing. On the main dashboard, you'll see graphs and frequently asked questions. Navigate to the knowledge base section. I already have products downloaded here because I enabled this option during registration. Now, Chaterimo knows your products but doesn't know what your store is about. Click on Get Data and select how you'll add data to the knowledge base. I recommend starting with a simple method, the Get Data from Text section. I'll switch to my test Shopify store where I have an About Us page with important text. I'll copy the text and paste it into Chaterimo. I'll name this data set so I can easily identify it later, and I'll add other information about the store such as shipping options, payment methods, contact details, procedures for complaints and returns. After entering all the information, I'll save and return to the knowledge base. Here, I see my data set, which hasn't been trained yet. Now, I'll start training. After it's completed, it will show the total number of characters the knowledge base contains. Next, I'll move to the testing section, where I can start asking questions related to the information I've entered into the knowledge base. Now let's look at the chat settings, which is an important part. You'll see the HTML snippet of the chat window, chat widget. If you didn't install the chat widget automatically, you can copy it manually and paste it into the HTML editor of your store. Below, you'll find general chatbot settings. You can choose from various AI models, such as ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. I personally recommend ChatGPT 4o Mini for its speed and low cost, or the much smarter ChatGPT 4o. Some may prefer other models, like the more human-like Claude or Google's fast Gemini. The chatbot temperature setting allows you to regulate how strictly the chatbot adheres to the information in the knowledge base, or whether you allow it to adjust the wording for better clarity. I'll now increase the temperature to 6. Now look on the chatbot system role. This is a basic setting that determines that the chatbot will use only your knowledge base, answer simply, end the conversation if it doesn't know the answer. This setting can be turned off if desired. Under the system role is the additional role of the chatbot, where you can set specific behavior according to your needs. For example, you can specify that if the chatbot doesn't know the answer, it will recommend that the customer contact you via email or phone. You can also add personality to it. For example, give the chatbot a name and let it use emojis. Here you can really be creative. There are also other interesting settings available, such as reading the user's current page. It often happens that the user is on a product detail page and writes something like, "Do you have this product in another color?" without specifying the product. If you enable this function, Chaterimo will quickly scan the page and can provide a more accurate answer. Another interesting feature is the ability to use the Google search engine. Google is the best search engine, and if you allow this, Chaterimo can query specific pages of your eShop through Google and load them to provide the most accurate answer. Note: loading pages this way can take a bit longer, and the response may be delayed by a few seconds. Below, you'll find graphical settings for the chat widget, where you can adjust colors and the initial message. Below Appearance section, you can enable the lead generation form, allowing customers to leave specific messages or contact information. Next, there are sections for chat history, leads, and integrations. In the chat history section, you can monitor the conversations your customers have with the AI. I recommend keeping an eye on this section and continuously adjusting or supplementing the knowledge base based on the queries. If you allowed lead generation form, the leads section is where your leads will be stored for you. In the integrations section, you'll see the connection with Shopify, where you can, for example, disable order loading or re-download products via the API. That's about it for quickly setting up AI customer service for your Shopify store. Now I'd like to show you our pricing. At first glance it may seem complicated, but it's not. The pricing is divided into two parts. 1. Using your own API keys for LLM like OpenAI, Claude, or Gemini. 2. API keys provided by Chaterimo. What are these API keys? They utilize large AI models like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, allowing Chaterimo to communicate with them. The pricing is designed so that if you provide your own API keys, for example for the ChatGPT model, you get Chaterimo at half price with an unlimited number of monthly messages and access to the latest AI models. How do you obtain such API keys? The process is simple and can be found in our blog articles or directly in the links provided in the pricing section. That's all from me. I look forward to your creative system prompts and especially your feedback regarding our plugin. I am available at info@chaterimo.com. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.